It's Witchy Stitchers, take 2.
I'm Charlene.
And I'm Morgan.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
And everybody, do not do what Morgan just did with the coffee.
So, we were going along really well and having a lot of fun and being our normal silly self. And then we said something exceptionally rude, which the majority of you would go, oh dear God.
And I could have cut out. It wasn't an issue.
But then somebody burnt themselves with coffee.
Hence why this came out.
She's still wearing green. I am not wearing green because
she is.
Well, my earrings, yeah, but I'm not wearing green per se in clothing. And so we went for coffee today, and I told the lady, "Well, I have green eyes," and she goes, "Well, your contacts make them kind of look blue," so she pinched me. She didn't get a tip today. So, anyway, happy St. Patrick's Day. If I haven't said it 15 times already. Obviously, it's the 17th of March. It's 37 some degrees outside.
There's 4 foot of snow outside, and it's too freaking cold, and I'm ready for spring.
Somebody sure complains a lot. And what the main topic of discussion was the fact that I have no half and half because somebody wouldn't stop at the grocery store for me today. And I am on day 3 without half and half. I'm having to drink milk.
If you're... I'm not going to say that.
The stress is real, folks. We were going to make this a quickie, and then we got the giggles. And then I found a meme about Kermit the Frog, because apparently when he does his thing with his coffee cup and his whole... Apparently I look like Kermit.
So, it's funny she brought that up and I'm wearing this. I saw me... So, you know the image of him drinking the Lipton tea? Baby Yoda grabs him, eats him, and then drinks his tea.
I want to be like Baby Yoda when I grow up. But now I have to tell the story again.
I'm going to pass out.
Stay tuned. I'll tell you later on in the video. Because, that's the only reason you come here is cynicism, sarcasm, stupid humor, and funny stories of my life. Our life.
Our life.
As the world turns in the Nesser world. That sounded dramatic.
Hello.
Alright, so let's get started. So, we are continuing to do our 100-day challenge. We are going to try and cruise through a whole bunch more. Obviously, I didn't grab all of mine. I know, I want to be on a cruise too, but I'm stuck here with you without half and half. So, we're going to do the
You wouldn't have half and half. I just dropped my stuff. You wouldn't have half and half on a cruise ship.
If I was on a cruise ship, I'd have those little tiny dainty things that ruin the environment, that there's 5,000 billion of them discarded every day, that I peel a little aluminum foil back and put in my coffee.
And would you have a grapefruit with a grape in the middle of it?
I could take care of that on my own. When Dalton was little, we used to go into a restaurant, and of course I had to have coffee.
And he would over your head's like halfway cut off.
and he'd sit there and he would drink like all of them, and the lady would be like, "Oh, you drink a lot of cream in your coffee," and I'm like, no. Anyway, see, if I had all that cream that Dalton had wasted all those years, I would have half and half of my coffee right now. Anyway, so done the 100-day challenge. I still have oodles and oodles that I have not showed you guys yet, because it's only fair to do them one for one. So eventually, before the 11th of April, which is the end of the 100-day challenge,
somebody's birthday. You're what, 22?
I act 4, but that's beside the point. Alright, so March. Remember last video I told you guys that I forgot to show you the ones I was working on? So, and these are in no particular order.
Nope.
So, anyway, March.
So this is my fall flowers.
No, I thought that was winter.
Or winter, yeah, hello. I said somewhere in the last one.
Specials, what
I
you
am done with the snow!
Oh, stop it. We're just getting started. Dad showed me the weather forecast for next week. Snow, snow, snow.
Yeah, why do you think I had to push everything I had planned back?
It's just absolutely crazy. Which we need it, though.
Yes,
I am so scared of forest fires.
I agree.
They're freaking me out, and I freak out easy anyway about fire. Fire burn, fire bad. No. Ow! Oh, I loved it. February. No, I didn't get it done in February.
Too much pink.
I don't know what it is. Hush, don't sass on the camera. People will tell PETA. I just am not enjoying these.
Oh, and now she's coming up.
What is PETA? People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. Don't be rude and sass back. That's rude. Rude. Can they see her? So we have to put up with? No half and half and a sassy dog.
And they
see
be
what I have
tipped.
to put up with? Ah! And they be tipped? That is not what I heard you say. Moving on.
Okay. This is the last flower. I don't know what season it is. I don't know what season we're in. So
That's
here we go.
Summer, I think.
Yeah, it's roses.
Pretty sure it's summer.
Please be quiet.
And if she could talk, it would be, you're not my boss.
You didn't tell me what to do. I'm an Australian Shepherd. I do what I want.
Exactly. Zah.
I'm a teenager.
Like if this was 1983 and she was in the mall and she was wearing like a little high-heeled shoes, she would be like one of the valley girls in the mall. And she would be walking around going, popping her dog treats, going, like, totally.
What's that? Oh my, clueless. She'd be clueless.
What do you mean she would be clueless? She is clueless.
No, she'd be Cher and clueless. And Jinx would be her stepbrother or whatever.
Ew. May. Listening to this?
Knock it off.
So all of these got 100 or more stitches. Most of them, were closer to 100, but they did all get their.
Snoopy.
I'm struggling with my stitching. Please stop. Mind your manners.
Hold on a second, guys. How many taps does it take to tap on the phone to start a video?
She just yelled at the dogs and told them to go lay down. You should call somebody. Who cares? Don't call me, but you should probably call somebody.
Alright, so this is Dalton's. Hopefully I can get it done by next month, but
That's a lofty goal, dude.
shut up.
If I had half and half, I wouldn't be so snarky. I worked on Be Kind. It's a Sandra Sullivan.
No, be kind. Stop blaming me for your half and half issues.
Did you get it? This is from the Cross Stitch and Country Crafts magazine from '92.
Hello.
5 million years ago. And I think what I finished is I got the rest of this row done, and I think I did this row down here. I think that was it. And it was just barely 100, like 108, I think.
I think I worked that night that she worked on it.
I can't remember. Maybe.
It all blurs together.
It's just one giant blur.
It is.
Cool.
Okay, so I worked on my blackwork whale, and I just worked back here on the back tail. Or yeah, hello, on his tail. Jeez, words, Morgan.
Did you show the winter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, so another one that I pulled. So all of these were part of the Mania starts in May last year, which we will not be, okay, we will be participating in Mania, but
In a different way.
a different way. And if you changed your plans, feel
No,
free
I'm
to
still
interject.
doing the same that we talked about.
So we're going to pull out our list from what we worked on last year. Yes, we are list note-taking freaks. And so if something...
Sticky note horse.
I like that. That's a great name.
If you guys could see our stashes of sticky notes.
It's, yeah. So if we worked on something, so for instance, for example, so I started this one on May 2nd. So on May 2nd, I would work on this one. If the project that I started on May 2nd is completed, then we can work on whatever we want. And that way we're giving our Mania
I think we're
starts some
kind
love.
of ish. I don't remember who started. Jessie Marie does that in Mania. But she'll start stuff, but she'll work on that project.
Somebody else we watched.
Who is it? Is it
I don't remember who it
Stacy? Is it?
No, maybe it was Stacy, but I don't think so. It's somebody else we watched.
I know
Anyway.
Jessie Marie does it, so.
I know that there's other people out there that do it, but that way they can at least get some love.
Yeah.
You know, besides what we're doing with our 100-day challenge.
Well, I don't know about her, but I'm going to keep up with the Wheel of Death.
I am looking forward to being done because I'm honestly starting to get to that point, and we're at day 24, 25. That
To the deadline?
yeah, to the end of the 100-day
We're at 24.
challenge.
Yesterday was 75 days.
I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of, you know, and this was my thing. This was what I want to do, and I'm going to trudge through and get done. But there was one night there that I had procrastinated so much on working on a project that it was literally like 20 after 11 when I finally said, okay, you need to get your 100 stitches in. That's stupid. That takes the fun out of doing what we're doing.
No, and I'm in agreement. I'm just finding that I can't. And I'm making the time at night now for my mental well-being because I'm in over my head with a lot of things at school. But I'm just to the point now where it's like I don't want to stitch. I don't want to watch TV. I don't want to do anything. I kind of just want to sit and be a vegetable.
Yeah. So, anyway, we're getting there though. So, November. And again, this was one of my mania starts.
I think all of these that we're showing were manias.
A lot of them are. I am struggling with this bunch. I started all 12 of them, and that's why February didn't get done because I'm just.
I don't know if maybe it's because it's a house, so it's so many.
No, I like
so
houses.
Much stitches. I can't English.
No, and it's not just that because you can jump all over. There's a lot of little boutiques.
True.
There's a lot of stuff. I don't know. I think it's just me. I think that I need to find something else.
I think we're both having it happen.
I think that I'm wanting to quilt more than I'm wanting to stitch. And I have such a small window to be able to quilt because of everything we have going on throughout the day that I'm just frustrated.
Yeah. Alright, so I worked on my Beware Toad. I'm just putting some green on his face.
He's so cute.
I really want to get him done. And I could sit down
a week easy.
a week and a half, 2 weeks, I'd have him done just because there's so much in his body.
Alright, so I worked on Debbie. No, Poe's not here. I have no idea where Poe is. But
I think she's in my chair.
I worked on Hassenpfeffer.
I've got Pearl here at least.
Yeah, but he's sleeping. Don't bother him. So I know it was over 100.
Am I farther ahead than you are?
I think so. So I put in this flower, the round of this flower, and I think this green that came over here, and then I did this bird. So
She's went down where I am going up around with the vine.
yes, because you wanted to be able to get started on him, and I'm procrastinating.
I'm procrastinating on doing him. I just
because
want to
of the
have it
white.
across because I'm terrified of working with that magnolia.
Yeah.
Because you can't wash this. And you can't wash my fabric because...
You can wash her fabric, you just can't wash the piece of fabric she's using. How's that?
Yes. You can wash your fabric, but my fabric because it is
But
dyed.
they're dyed.
Yeah, like I can't wash this. When I'm done, even though it's black thread on here, I wouldn't wash it. Yeah. So what is this? A funny quote. I don't know why it's funny. I don't see what's funny about these.
Maybe it's an ironic funny.
Yeah, I could see that.
Not a ha-ha funny, an ironic funny.
Yeah. Right.
Maybe.
Alright, so I worked on the bottom of, let's see, the E, the S, and I think I went over, no I didn't go over. I just worked on the E and the S for unrest.
So I actually worked on this one just, I think this was day before yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was
I think
yesterday.
it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. So I worked on the primrose egg. I'm doing all 4 of them. I have this one done.
How many of you guys think of the Hunger
And-
Games when you hear that?
What's that?
Primrose, it's Katniss's little sister's name.
Not a fan. So that's how much I got done. And this was another Mania start too. Again, I could not tell you what date.
I thought that was not last year, but no, that was last year.
It was last year. Yeah, I started the other 3 to complement because I wasn't going to make the other 3. And then I got that one done, the tulip one done, and I loved them so much. And my hope is that if time allows in the next couple weeks, I can FFO it so I can make it into a stuffy hanging so we can put it on our holiday tree.
Our cat toy tree.
Let's not go there. You can't say something nice. Don't say nothing at all. Okay, what's next?
Take care of the damn tree when I get done.
Yes.
So I don't know how long it's been since you guys seen this one, honestly. So that's what it is. It's my mail hill. And I have done beads. I have corrected my mistake. I have Witty.
Love the color of those beads.
I love this
They're
bright.
gorgeous.
It's called bright orange. It's the Mill Hill beads, but it just brings this piece to life.
Very much so. All right, so I think I have. I have 2 more of these left. Maybe I only have 1. Maybe I only have April left of this one.
I don't know.
I can't remember. Here's September. And I worked basically on the grass across the bottom. And I want to say like 101, 103. I mean, it just made the 100 days. But it was still the 100 days. So it
all that counts.
That's right. All right, what do you have next?
So I worked on my summer Quaker.
Pretty, so very pretty.
I love this piece, and I've been meaning to give it more love. I just need a break. So don't give me that look.
What?
Oh, I thought you were giving me a look.
I'm yawning.
Stuff.
I know, right?
So I counted down and started on the pretty peach color down here. It's a, I think maybe a rose. It's that one right there.
Oh, I don't know, but that's gorgeous. So she's talking about this one right here.
Yeah. And I absolutely love how it's turning out.
So pretty.
Yeah. I really want to get this done by July. I know that's a lofty goal, but
I know.
shoe fits.
There you go. So I worked on Trance, and I don't remember for sure when. It's the last
been a
couple
while.
weeks. Yeah. Been a while back. And I did over 100 stitches. I don't remember exactly how many, but I was able to fill in. This is on 25 count. And I am using 2 threads because I like the puffy tapestry look that
It's
it's
so
given
funny
me.
that she worked on the I Spun Encounter today.
Oh, how funny. But I was able to fill in a whole bunch of this confetti that I had. It was driving me crazy.
Excuse me.
So, anyway, I was really happy with how much I got done. And I know that it was well over 100. I don't remember exactly the exact amount, and I didn't grab my notebook, but anyway, I love this one.
So, I didn't want to interrupt her.
Oh, amazing.
So I worked on Ruby.
So pretty.
Oh, another one I want done by July. This one would be awesome to get done by my birthday.
Oh, that would be just
Happy birthday to me.
COOL.
I could take this one with
You know what? We did need the purple book.
I just now realized that when we stopped it after I spilled the coffee on me.
We did need it.
Yep,
So, one of the ones that I drew,
it's fun.
or spun, I'm sorry guys. And this one was before last week's video, but you know, we tried to get as much
Every
done
time
as
I
we
look in
could.
this book, I want to start something. I
I
don't
know,
like
right?
going through this book because I want to start stuff.
Yeah, it's bad. I have to go from memory now, where I worked. If you would, Vanna. So I know that I got the rest of the back stitching done up here with the gunmetal gray.
Hair.
No, I still have 2 more strands down here of that to do. And then I'm trying to remember where else I worked. I think I worked
came
some
up
more
here
on
and
his
worked in his
hand.
hand when I was
Yeah.
in here. She worked on this when I was at
I
work.
know that I did more than the 100 stitches though, because I wanted to get all this done. So I'm pretty
Obviously
sure.
she did.
What?
I said obviously she did it.
Well, no, I wanted to get that page done.
Oh.
So the top, so it's broken into 4 parts for the pattern. That, what would be the top left-hand page, is done.
Cool.
D-O-N-E. Done. See, I can spell. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
If I'm properly motivated. And if there's food involved. Oh, and half for my coffee.
Oh, good God.
It's going to be a long day for her, isn't it?
If she would just chill out, I would get her some tomorrow. But no, she has to be losing her fooling mind.
Don't understand.
So last night,
Half and half.
I worked... No, last night?
Was it half and half? Was it last night?
Maybe it was 2 nights ago. I can't remember. Anyway, I worked on Mermaid of Atlantis. No, it was 2 nights ago. Yeah, we were watching Ghostbusters.
Who are you going to call? Not the GBs? Who you...
That could go so many ways with that statement. Did I use this? I don't know.
It's a Will Smith thing. That's what the last video started out with. That's probably why the last video could not be put up, is because I was on a Will Smith rant.
Yeah, we're not going to go back down that road. So
Fine!
I worked on her hair and I
No
worked
half
some
and
of her
half,
tail.
no Will Smith. It's all about you and your mermaid.
Shut up. Show your sea creature.
It's a sea creature. So, and I started this one, oh golly, a long time ago. This is out of my favorite magazine ever. What year was this? I have no clue. Doesn't have the year on the front. I want to make like everything in this one.
Yeah.
So, and I think on him, I think I worked up here and I filled all this in. And then I worked on this green over here. Because this is a page divider. So this page over here is the rest of his tail that comes out and around. And then there's a little tiny bit on this page, and then there's quite a bit on this page. So this one's almost done.
Yes.
Got quite a bit of backstitch left.
Oh, beads.
Yeah, and beads. And then I had to order, so I thought I had him all kitted up. I was so proud of myself. And I went to be brave and go to that other page and work on his tail. And I realized that I didn't have the cranic. And I didn't even have it in my stash, which is weird because we have a pretty nice stash of cranic.
How did you get 2 ahead of me? Or, no, wait, that's right. Never mind.
What?
I can't count. Will you show, please? So, I worked...
When did you work on that? I don't
last
remember
night.
you working. Oh, well. See how you are.
I spent it yesterday.
Okay.
So, I worked on Sally's face tip yesterday, actually.
So you gave them FaceTime.
So her face shut.
I cracked myself up. All right. And then this one was the Mill Hill Monday for the week, for this week. And I don't know. In fact, I know you guys had not seen it because it was on the list for last week's video. And when did we do our last video? I can't even remember. What day was it? Here, let's look at our notes. It was... That's not right.
I don't think we put the date. It was last week. I can't remember. Early last week.
That's weird. It was the 9th. So it's been just
Early last
8
week.
days, yeah. Okay. Well, we're only a day off. You said that we were off kilter on our days.
Well, from Fridays
Well,
to now, whenever we want.
I know, but it's still better than 19 days or whatever the heck it was.
It was a month last time.
So,
Whatever we need.
and I did 226. That seems right. 23. So I came up and started on this little border. I did this here, and then I did a whole bunch on the inside of the cup. And then before, so the Monday before when I worked on it, I had worked on this. I think this was part of that too. And then I also, so I was just a few stitches short of having, was it the 200? Or maybe I just wanted to do it to tie into it. I can't remember. But I came up and I worked on that blue too. So, anyway, it's coming together nicely. I have made this one before. This is the second time that I've done this one. It's the companion piece to the cappuccino that I finished.
Last year.
Was it last year I finished cappuccino?
Yep.
Yeah. It's hanging up there on the wall by the calendar. So, my stuff.
All right, so my last one.
Well, it's not all of it, but you know.
Damn, I made this place. Oh. My last one.
Oops.
It's okay. Was Ghosts and Goblins.
I still have to tell my story.
Okay.
Did you show the picture?
I don't have a picture of me.
Why don't you say something? I had to grab mine.
I forgot.
Well, it's Stony Creek's. It's their Halloween thing from last year.
Stitch Along or whatever.
Well, it's their series. They released
Their
it
Halloween
from,
series.
was it June to October? There's 5 of them. June,
That was
July,
May.
August, September, October. No, it started in June.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I started to tell you guys the story in our last video that we started that was so coffee
It was
ruined.
so rudely interrupted by my coffee not
Yes.
staying in the coffee cup.
So, the story was I was telling you guys about the kids' nicknames. So, when Morgan was little, she earned the name of Mouse. And the reason being was because she squeaked a lot. So, all of her life, even now, I mean, I'll still call her at the grocery store. She is my mouse.
Hey, I'm the only one that answers to it.
She is. So, and besides the fact that I have this ridiculously loud whistle. So, another side story. I grew up on a 52-acre ranch, not counting our mountain pasture that we had. And I could stand at our house on one side of the 52 acres, and our horses were in the pasture on the other side of the 52 acres, and I could whistle and call the horses in. That's how loud my whistle is. I use that whistle in the grocery store all the time if she's not close enough by to say mouse. It's just a Charlene thing.
It works. I flew home from a trip on my own one time. I couldn't see them once I got, got to baggage claim, and she whistled, and there she was.
There you go. So anyway, back to the mouse. So when she was 3, 4, something like that, Dalton was little. He was a baby. And we had taken him in for a checkup. And we put him up on the little exam table. And he wasn't setting up by himself yet. So I know that he only could have been 3 or 4 months old.
Well, that still would have put me at
You were
4.
4, yeah. It was that summer that after he was born. So anyway, he's sitting there and he's got this big old belly. I mean, this huge belly. And the doctor's like, oh, he's a little Buddha. And Morgan's like, ooh, he's a Buddha. And it's stuck. And that is what she has called him his entire life, is Buddha. And same thing. We're at the grocery store. She'll be like, hey, Buddha, don't forget. That's his name. So, now I will get the story right since I was corrected the first time. So we are huge fans of movies like The Expendables and Hobbs and Shaw and, you know, all those educational shows with lots of action and cute guys. And so...
Hi, Debbie.
This is the Pearl.
It's my man.
And so there's a scene in The Expendables when Sylvester Stallone and Jason Strahan, they go to this port to save these people. And they introduce themselves as Budapest. So, the other day we're sitting here having breakfast, and Dalton reminds me of Buddha Pest. Dalton. Mice or pest, Budapest. So I found it kind of ironic that all these years I've had my own country living right here in my house. I thought it was funny.
He forgets that I named him Buddha.
I just am happy that I have Budapest. I feel like I'm just like suddenly, wealthy or some such.
Like this cat is very content.
That cat is very spoiled. So I think that is it. No, I'm sorry.
No, just I still had those pieces of fabric so that you guys can finally buy them. I did post that video a month ago now, I think.
Yeah.
You guys can message us on there. And
yes. You put them on Instagram too, didn't you?
Yeah, they're on Instagram and Facebook.
If you guys are interested in them.
Yeah.
She just hasn't had time to get them onto Stash Unload, so anyway. Hopefully we'll be back in a week. I have no idea what the next week's going to bring. I say that every week because life. It's supposed to storm again next week, and Dalton is back in person learning, so
I'm getting ready to go into midterm season. Ugh.
So it's busy. So anyway, hopefully we will be more caught up and can do another catch-up video in between. We're trying to keep it even because where she has less than I do. Anyway, the numbers even out.
She just has more that she works on the side. I just work on the bare minimum that I need to do because I am so busy right now.
Well, as of late, that's all I've been doing. Yeah, it's just the ones I spend.
Well, before those extras, you had time to work on those.
Oh yeah. So anyway, there's quite a bit more in the box of my 100, and I think that there's some that actually got put in the wrong box. I know for sure.
That's what you and I were talking about before we did the video.
Yeah. So
the box we prop up on is slightly broken, so
that's an understatement.
That's being nice.
It looks like it got mule kicked several times.
Yeah. I can't hear my mouth.
Good times.
Anyway, we prop it up
we
with
really don't need our pets. I promise.
our holiday tree box inside, but there was too many either thread or projects. Regardless, there was too much inside the box, so we took some stuff out and just tossed it into our project box.
I don't know. I'll go through my list and make sure so we can show you guys exactly what we've done.
Because I feel like what we have in there, there's a few you've worked on, but there's quite a few you haven't worked on yet.
I don't know. We'll look. All right. So are we done?
I think so.
I think we've provided them with enough stupid entertainment today to last them for a few days.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go and get me some more coffee with milk.
I'm going to take Irish cream over here. We're going to go still.
And what's weird? I don't like Irish cream.
Yeah, not really.
Not a fan. I used to work with a gal so St. Patrick's Day was like a big thing in their house because her in-laws were Irish.
Oh, hello.
And they did, no, seriously. So we went over there one year for St. Patrick's Day dinner, and they did the corned beef and cabbage, and it was really, really good. But then they started doing shots of Bailey's, which is Irish cream.
Ooh.
And I'm not a drinker. And at this point, I don't even know if I was, I must. We had already bought our house, so I was probably 21, 22.
You were drinking age.
Yeah. And like 3 shots in, and we had this huge meal, and 3 shots in, and I'm just like, no.
Mama's silly, isn't she?
Mama's got issues. All right, enough talk about alcoholism, cross-stitching, and cats. So, again, I'm going to be sad. Send half and half if you love me.
Would you guys please ignore
so
her?
sad.
I'm going to buy her some tomorrow. She would just stop complaining.
The struggles are weird. This is day 3. This is a big thing for me. Some people are missing appendages, blind, disease.
She is
I've
a
got
disease.
I've got it rough, man. I have no half and half. This is real for me. All right, guys.
This is how I feel.
His fingers aren't facing properly, though.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. Alrighty. On that note, you guys have a great day and be safe out there. And remember,
be kind. Bye.